I keep thinking it will stop working. That is something that came up the other day. Good morning. If you are coming in, give me a hello. Let me know how you are doing. So, ever said that before? I keep thinking that next week it's going to stop working because, well, that's what normally happens. That's what happened in the past. I was chatting to someone the other day and this came up, and it's quite a interesting one if we just sit back and think where those thoughts have come from. Because if you take that thought, I keep thinking this week will stop working. Is that 100% true? Can you know that that's true? And this is going down into that self-sabotaging route, which one for another day, but does it actually even exist? Does self-sabotage actually exist? Or is it just lack of awareness of our thoughts? So if we look at this, okay, I keep thinking that next week is going to stop working. Is that 100% true? Can you definitely know that's true? No, you don't know whether it's true or not, but it's going through our head, and that's okay. Okay, so we've got a thought in our head, we can believe it or not. So what do you do if you believe that thought? So what actions do you take if you believe the thought that next week is going to stop working? Well, I'll probably just not keep going. I'll probably not bother doing the things that are working right now. I might not plan my meals. I might not set my exercise sessions in this week. I might go to bed a bit later. All of the actions then dictate our results, and we start to actually almost live up to that expectation. Okay, then if we turn this question now, what would you do if you didn't believe this thought? So if you didn't believe that it's going to stop working this week, so if you flipped it straight around, so if you believe that it's going to work this week, what would you do? Well, I'd get to bed at a certain time, I'd make sure I'm getting a good portion of vegetables in at lunchtime, whatever you're doing, do my intermittent fasting, whatever you're doing, whatever, tracking your food, I would get my exercise sessions in. And it's almost what we came to was the thought breeds the action. And that's a simple process to go through. If you ever go through that stage, oh yeah, what if it stops working? And I wouldn't even worry if it stops working in a week. Because if you take care of today, that's the only thing that exists. If you take care of that next decision, because the moment we go, will this work forever? Well, actually, the answer is no. What you're doing right now, like the actual tactics won't work forever. You're gonna have to change a little bit from time to time based on your lifestyle, based on your goals, based on how often you've done something. That doesn't mean you have to change your whole outlook, but there'll be little tweaks. So there's a half truth in that. There's a half truth that what you are doing now won't work forever. But there's also a lie in that, what does that actually mean? Well, it could mean that you get to your goal and then it's not working because right now working is losing weight. Could mean that the monkey on our shoulder will tell us these things, and we can go into this stage of it's not going to work now, then who cares? But actually, all we have to focus on is today. What's going to work for me today? What are the things that I could do today that will take me closer to my goals or further away? And it's like the question I talked about yesterday. A real simple question. Does this choice take me closer to where I want to be or further away to the things that I say I want? And when you say these things, people start to say why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to play with my grandkids. I want to do it because I want to be healthier for longer. I want to live longer, have more energy, all of these things. And in our decisions, we can make a simple choice. We can have them written down. Does this choice take me closer or further away from this? And although it sounds a bit harsh, sometimes what we need, because, like I spoke to someone the other day and they said, I don't want to be a lesson. I want to be an example to those around me. And this also reminded me of another conversation I had with someone who said that they just don't have the discipline. I'm just not sure I've got the discipline. Yet we've just been chatting about how they've been homeschooling, in and out, sorting out work, life, balance, all of these things. And I'm thinking, you just said you have no discipline, but yet you've just displayed all of these actions which show discipline. So is it a discipline thing? Or is it actually maybe an expectation that, to get the most out of it, we have to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, all of everything for it to be worthwhile, forgetting that you just have to go from A to B to start. And when you go from A to B, you get that 1 to 2. It's easier to go from B to go to B to C then, rather than A to C, try and jump straight away. We only have to take that one move. And I say this to people and I know one of these commented on a post I got on Facebook the other day. I put, I've had the worst week ever. Does one workout, so you do one workout. I feel so good. I'm feeling so good. I'm energized. You know, we say things, we can change our state so quickly. And isn't that quite fascinating? Like someone can say, I've had the worst week ever, work out, and literally an hour later say, oh, I feel so good. Like, it's really weird, like really powerful as well, how our state can change. And every time you're in that zone where you're like, oh, I'm just not feeling good, remember how you feel is just a state at that time. It's changeable depending on the actions we make. That's why we often maybe go for snacks, comfort eating, drink, because it's cheap, convenient, and it changes our state quickly. But just so happens that so does a walk, so does exercise, but albeit, yes, it's not as easy, but once you've done it, it does breed that how you feel. And then it comes to, can we act based on how we want to feel rather than how we currently feel? Anyway, I'm tangenting now. So, speaking of going from A to B, on Monday, the 4th of April, I'm running a free 5-day Kickstart. So we're going to be going over 3 things. So the food side of it, we're going to be putting together a simplified plan that you can personalize to you. So one habit at a time. So like I said, moving from A to B, I'm not going to say eat wild salmon and couscous every night or whatever it is. It's going to be personalized to you. So one thing that you're going to add in. So we'll go through that. All you need is 10 minutes a day. We're going to be going over the fitness side of it, so how to include that muscle strengthening, resistance work from home that you can literally do in 10 minutes. So you're adding them into your day super quick, easy. And then finally, the focus side of it, so that's more the accountability to get you do it that week. So we will be keeping you accountable that week. So if you want more information on this, the free 5-day Kickstart, I'll put the details in the comments. Any questions, as always, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Take care.